Everything comes from the motherfucking dirt.
Live, baby.
I came up, I've been hurt.
Once again,
What's happening? I always do my motherfucking work. Even though I ain't had nothing, I always knew I was something. It's all about the come up. Let's come up. King, come up in this bitch, nigga.
Remember, y'all used to look down on me. Now I'm doing this shit with a salary. Yeah, I come to the top where the letters be. And I'm making this
birthday party went down. Y'all missed it. Yeah, they missed that one. What's up, man? I want to welcome everybody. Excuse me, you already know how I get down. Welcome everybody to my show, man. I got my boy Ray D done pulled up on me, man. I can say this is my first non-interview episode, you know what I mean? Where I got my boy that came and pulled up on me. So, man, we're going to just chop it up. Good old chop up, good old conversation like we always do when we get together. Of course, we're on that good old cognac. You know what I mean? What's going on with you, Ray D? How you been, my boy?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm maintaining. Just trying to live a little bit, trying to eat. You know how that goes.
Trying to eat?
Man, trying to survive in this crazy world we got.
Yeah, that is one thing we do got.
It is what it is.
Yep. So, man, what's going on, man? You an essential worker, man. How things going for you, man?
Man, it's going, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, though. I can't complain.
Pros and cons of it for you.
The pros of it is I'm still able to work. I'm still blessed to have a job to where, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got to worry about nothing. For right now, and I got enough seniority at the job to still hold on. But, you know, I'm still nervous because I'm out there, you know, getting caught in this situation.
In the
trenches, you know, out in the mud. I wish I could be at home, but some of us still got to go to work. Trust me, if I wouldn't lie to you, say I'm scared every day I go to work. For real. I'm scared every day.
I feel you, man. I feel you, man.
Trust me, I don't want to do it, but I got to do it.
And you've been on your job for what?
You know what, y'all? This is so crazy. On the 18th, it's going to be 22.
On the 18th of June?
18th of June will be 22 years.
Damn, congratulations,
I appreciate it. It seems like
it's,
man. It just seemed like time is blowing by, man. I mean, when I started, man, I didn't think I was going to keep that job, man. I was so worried about the streets.
Where you start? Where were you? What city did you start in?
I started in St. Louis.
In St. Louis, working for
American Airlines. My aunt and them tricked me.
They tricked you?
They
sure it was a trick? It was a good trick.
It was a good trick, though. They knew right there I was working at APAC with Little Dog and them and everybody. You know, doing what people do back then.
APAC, that was in Cedar Falls?
Yeah, Cedar Falls.
Telemarketing,
working part-time for the 8. We're a little gambling spot afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Trying to sell a little weed or something. Thought I was doing my thing. You know, I was content.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man.
No, like, you know, my aunt got a job, transferred down there. Say, come down and check out St. Louis. You know me, man. Went down there, did the interview, and not knowing my aunt was the hiring manager.
Oh, she was the hiring manager?
Yeah, she knew the lady, got me on, and I ain't gonna lie to you, man, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. It got me out of Waterloo. And I say out of Waterloo was in the environment I was in, what I was doing.
Right.
Was, you know, in the game. So.
I mean, my audience ain't all from Waterloo, so I mean, like, break that down when you say out of Waterloo. You know, a lot of people love their hometown, but people don't know. I mean, they already don't think it's black people in Iowa.
I'm gonna say like this: in the environment for just like Dallas, Fort Worth, anywhere, in the environment I came from, Waterloo, small town, and this with the opportunities we had. You know what I'm saying? I had role models, my grandfather and people, but the people I was around most of the time was the drug dealers. Was in the neighborhood that looked out for you. You know, told me to go to school, to rail now, played a big part, man, go to school. But you going to school, but you looking at them driving on fly cars and got the baddest chicks and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. You know, they asked to making sure you good, put a couple dollars in your pocket.
Right.
My Uncle Wayne, them took care of me. So I was like on the fence. I had the right people right there I could talk to. But every day I would come out the house, you got the doughboys, you know.
Shining.
Coming through. I'm sitting there looking like, man.
Looking like the rappers on the tapes that you've been buying and shit.
Oh, for real. It was real ghetto though. That's Peter back then. It was that real. And people will say though, who you gonna look up to? You gonna look at the people you see every day.
And about how old and what year about was this?
This is about 93.
Ooh, 93.
93, 94.
Ooh, I remember Waterloo in '93 because I had came back from DC in '92. I had my daughter. Then I already had a baby and came back to Waterloo. It was a whole culture shock again.
Yeah.
So yeah, '93. That was
Yeah, '93, '94. You know, so when all that stuff happened, when the Chronic came out and all that, Waterloo was jumping.
Gang banging.
But the good thing about it was I didn't have to get part of that gang banging because I had a mom that was 15 years older than me. So she was in and out the streets and trying to get her education. She always instilled in me like, look,
I can relate.
Don't fall for that. You know, be cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know everybody, you been going to school with everybody. Why you want to pick a side?
Don't limit yourself.
Limit yourself. I was like, okay. So that's why I was always neutral for everybody. Kicked with my boys in the Dales, Dino now, June now,
the Jones.
What's
the Dales?
Logandale. Logandale. The Dales was Logandale apartment complex. You know what I'm saying?
It was our project
back then. The Dales, you know what I'm saying? We doing projects. We just thought that's how I was living. I go out there kicking with them. Family was out there. I come back and stayed on a block where was a whole bunch of GDs and Crips in that neighborhood.
Right.
G's on Logan. Logan and Dang. You know what I'm saying? I stayed on corner Logan and Dang. I had family over in the hood. So I was just vice versa with everybody.
Right.
Kicked it with them out there in the Dales, the lowers, vice lowers, and come back and you got the G's around the corner. You know.
Yeah, and the crazy thing, man, you know, it was a building pot of gangs in that motherfucker. You got your Midwest gangs, GDs, Vice Lords, and all that. Then you had your West Coast gangs, you know what I'm saying? You had your Crips and your Bloods, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Then you had you got your few Crips. Then you had the ones that was two gangs in one. You had Trees Burnside and them out there. I don't know if they were Bloods or Vice Lords.
No, that's because we had became Pyru Almighty. We had kind of fell out with some of the Vice Lords. They was kind of in the house, we felt, when the shit was popping off.
Right.
So we got with Bush Manning, me, Bush, Sam Tucson,
Sam Sneed,
motherfucking Fat Face, Charles Hodges, like I said, Worm and Larry, me, and then it was Kizzy, Deanna, and Fat Face sister. I forgot her name, man. But man, we went to that East Hyde Park right there on East 4th Street. At midnight and got it in. We put each other all down and became Pyru Almighty. And then I ended up getting locked up.
Greg Porter now.
Yeah, and then when I got out, that's when it was a whole new another little branch and everybody coming out and shit. But that shit had kind of died off, and it went, the gangbanging kind of went down, and that's when the clique started. The money, everybody started. It was about getting money. Everybody was, what I'm saying, that was the thing. Gangbanging had kind of, if you weren't getting money, it was like, nah, you on some dirty shit. You know what I'm saying?
And I respected the cats get money because I was always getting money. When I say get money, was my grandmother was an entrepreneur. She had a restaurant on 4th Street, next to car wash right there next to Pep's.
What was your grandmother's restaurant?
She had, it's called Lanes right there. It was right there next to Pep's. The building back there before we was young.
Yeah.
That was my grandmother's spot.
Okay,
then she had the car wash right between there and Pep's. So I was always watching her hustling. Then we was cutting grass and doing certain things. So I had to still didn't need to make money, but I was still looking at them cats getting that fast money in the area. When Darrell went to jail the first time I was young. When he got out that second time, we was able to see what's going on.
See, that shit, when I used to come to Waterloo, man, that shit was kind of foreign to me. Waterloo was I seen more of a West Coast, you know what I'm saying, like on the street tip.
Right.
You know what I mean? It was different. I was in DC, it was more of a, you know what I'm saying, East Coast. It was a different type of hustle. It was different. Niggas wasn't buying rims and shit like that. You know what I mean? We weren't into that shit and going and fixing the car up and getting the paint job. We would get the newest car, get something new, something sporty, something. That's what
that flash.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas that was 16, 17 was in motherfucking Z. So we can toast. Was Z motherfucking 300, Nissan 300s. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had one.
Right.
And he was getting them hot from the chop shop and shit. So motherfucker get a motherfucking Z for $1,200. Then was the box Chevys. You know what I'm saying? In DC, if you had 300, there was box Chevys for us. Because all the young niggas had Z's, you know what I'm saying?
That's the East Coast, though.
So that's why I was in the Nissans and wanted shit like that.
Right.
So I come to Waterloo and shit, niggas it was different. Like, older, I'm like, man,
Runs boxes.
I'm stealing motherfucking Ford Tauruses because they was new. You know what I'm saying? I started stealing cars and shit. You know what I mean? I ain't coming to Waterloo selling dope. I came to Waterloo, I was thugging. I was on some, I was different, man. And niggas didn't understand me. You know what I mean? Niggas was making fun of me in Waterloo like a motherfucker.
But, you know, people are a product of the environment. Waterloo was one of the things that really knew what people went and brought back to us.
Goddamn right.
That's it. Just what it was at the time.
And shit.
I'm changing for the world, though. That place made me who I was today.
Oh yeah, it had a big ass effect on me. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of DC is in me too. Like certain morals and certain things that, you know what I'm saying? Waterloo niggas is a different type of a nigga. You know what I mean? Because it's a small town,
right?
But it really got a big town heart,
right? So
attitude. But that also come from, if you think about back in the day, man, most motherfuckers, like you were saying, your grandmother, Waterloo is a really black entrepreneur-based city. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, man, think everything on East 4th Street pretty predominantly was owned by blacks and shit.
Right there at the railroad tracks all the way back.
All the way back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All the way from my grandfather, them having that gas station, all the way to fucking Goodies, Sookies, all the way to Peps cutting hair, all the way to Stokes.
Yeah.
To, you know what I'm saying? It was black owned businesses around that motherfucker. Look how long Crawford's was there. Motherfucking Tri-City, Ross Jr. Then was our grocery stores. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Daddy Ross,
Jones's. You know what I'm saying? You can name plenty of places and shit that really was black owned shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers came from Mississippi and, you know what I mean? Shit. Took that John Deere money, or whatever it was that they was making money from, and nigga, they saved and put their shit together, start building houses, buying houses, doing shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's in us, in Waterloo to be that. You know what I'm saying? It's just over the time we done got so consumed into what we see on TV and music, and then you gotta think about. I be telling people, you know, when it comes to music with us, we listen to the words and shit. We ain't had no radio station that played rap. Never. The whole time I lived there, we ain't never had no radio station that played rap. So we bought the fucking tape and listened to that every motherfucking song. Yeah. We ain't just buy it because we heard it on the radio and we might have seen the video, but we had black-owned record stores. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
So it's a lot of pride in that motherfucker that run through our blood. It's just that if motherfuckers and all the money that it is in that motherfucking industries, if motherfuckers took that money and really put it back into the community, because Waterloo is really a community.
Right.
You put that motherfucker back into the community, man, that could be a nice ass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's one of the things though, it's all by design. It's just like everything was. The drug game messed everything up.
Yeah.
When everything messed up was, and I try to talk, that's another topic, but when they took the man out the household, they took the man out the household for everybody, not just Waterloo, just across. Took the man out the household. And then you got these young mothers trying to raise these kids. The system was raising the kids.
Exactly. You know, and you know, that was really and people don't even see that to this day, how that still is detrimental to our society. Right. You know what I mean? Women, that's a lot of black women don't understand that ain't independent. You think that's independent, but that's really a weakness.
Right.
A woman on her own, raising her kids without no man. All that stress, you whether you realize it or not, you putting a lot of stress into that child too.
Well, that's the reason why you got a lot of men that don't know how to be men. But they want a strong person. They want a woman like their mama. That's not what you want. You supposed to be the backbone. That's why you got a lot of women that got more go get it than the man do.
And not only that, if you think about it, sports, for instance, down here, we quick to push our sons into sports and shit.
Right. That's our way out.
But the first thing and main thing for our daughters is academics.
Academics. You're right.
That's number one for them. Nope. Grades.
Yep.
Sports, grades. Sports, grades. Make sure sports, grades. Make sure good sports with boys.
Right.
So then when that sports shit don't all the way work out, and you also catering, little dude motherfucker know you catering more to that son. You going to them games, you going to them practices. That daughter sitting there looking. Well, she gotta be in the books. She home. So you know what I'm saying? So yeah, now I'm gonna outdo it. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna be great. Not only do that trickle down from competition at home, now I go to competition in the outer world, the job.
Yep.
Now she then became the boss. Now that competition at home with her husband. If she making more money than her husband is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That shit, all that shit come from what you call it? Systematic. You know what I'm saying? That deal right, man.
That's how you understand though. That's how the government make money. That's how everybody make money. You got two separate households. They were smart when they did the system like that. You keep the man and woman apart. Now you get 2 light bills, 2 gas bills, 2 water bills. You get daycare.
2 different motherfuckers paying 2 different taxes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The grocery stores made it now. Now she can't cook. So now that's what TV dinners. All the stuff for the kids fending for themselves.
She gotta do all she gotta work, so the kids gotta fend for themselves and
right.
Hell yeah.
So that's why and like I tell people all the time, I was a product of that, you know. But it's one of the things we live and we learn from, you know what I'm saying? So I just go with the flow.
Yeah.
I mean, what I know now, I thank God for the people I did have around me, the ones who did push me, the ones who did look at like, hey man, you don't need to be doing that, man. Go ahead. You don't need to be doing that. You know, and I thank them for that. My way of giving back is to try to educate the people underneath me, behind me. What's sense of having knowledge if you don't share?
Yeah, that's another thing with when you don't have that black man in the house or you don't have that male role in the house. Period. To teach you how to change that oil, change that tire, pump this gas, do this. You know what I'm saying? Of course, your mom is gonna raise you to be the man that she thinks you should be or what she think a man is.
Right.
And a lot of women ain't even had a man in their life.
No,
you know what I mean? So they just going off what their mamas told them what a man should be and what this should be, but you know, never really having her own identity of what a man should be because she hasn't had any relationship with a man.
Right. That's what pushes you to the streets. You ain't got nobody to stay on you. Now you out there freelancing. You know?
You're doing what attracts you, what you like, what you feel, you know, what make you feel comfortable. It's easy for a stranger to make you feel comfortable when it's somebody you didn't grow up with and you just had arguments and shit with and y'all. So now this person who just everything is cool and good, that's peer pressure. That's why it's easy for friends to peer pressure kids in school and shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. This shit deep as fuck what we talking about, man. You know what I mean? It's some shit that need to be talked about, and that's where mental illness motherfucking play a big ass part in not just the black male. They all talk about the black male mental illness, the black family household and shit that we just go through on a day to day, man, and what we've been through. That shit is passed down. Shit.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get it though. But hey, we gotta do what we gotta do too. We gonna have a toast.
For real.
Like my biggest thing nowadays is I always push the people too. Is like, man, everything happens for a reason. You gotta know how to survive. You gotta know what you do. Instill it to the people behind you. We at the age now to where we doing it. Now you gotta make sure your kids behind you is set up to get ready how we wasn't set up. You know, I told people I was blessed. I was set up. I had the opportunities that my grandmother and they put there for me. It's not that I didn't know. It's just the choices that I made. You know, but overall, it taught me. And especially trying to live it on that line, I'm trying to balance it. I'm trying to be cool to be street, also be cool and try to be entrepreneur at the same time. So I was like that teeter-totter. I go play on the block, but I'd be like, I take my ass some house because something happened. I can't get no good job. I can't own no business. I can't do nothing like that. To where, you know, that's kind of taboo back in the day coming up. You know, I caught a lot of flack growing up. Kids like, oh man, you doing, hey man, you can do the same thing I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I have respect for people who they say hustlers. I'm like, man, it's a difference between a hustler and somebody selling drugs or selling dope.
Right.
It's a difference. We can't see it, but I understand.
If you a hustler is somebody that they hustle any and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna hustle. They gonna hustle they 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Not illegally. And I don't mean like they working 9 to 5 and fucking stealing money from the job. I mean, they gonna hustle like I'm gonna try to get this overtime. I'm gonna make about this. If I'm able to get overtime, if I can make this much, I'm about to hustle this shit.
Right.
Or they hustle mine might be okay. I see the ladder in this company. This company got a ladder.
Right.
I'm about to hustle so I can come up on this ladder and give me some status and get my money up per year. Get my, you know what I mean?
Right. A lot of people don't see it like that though. It's just still now and everybody go to school. Everybody need to do this, do that. And school, and I got nothing against schooling. Education is good, but pimp the system to get your education free. Because my argument with people nowadays is that as we get older, I still have discussions with people. They talk about, well, you should do what the school grade did. And I'm like, okay, let's break it down to mathematics about certain things. I'm an essential worker. Yeah, I didn't go to school, but don't knock me for not going to school. But you going to school, you coming out of school, you got an A or B, whatever your degree is, master something. Now you $100,000 in debt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, to go get this education. 9 times out of 10, you can't even get the job in your field to make money. Now you in the hole.
Why you can't get the job in your field?
Because there's too many people for that job. You know what I'm saying?
So that now I'm not cutting you off, but I'm gonna go back. That's why I say don't wait your last 2 years of high school. Don't wait till high school to figure out what you're going to college for. Don't wait till you get to college to figure out. Know what you want to do in life that you like to do in life.
But I'll go back to what he's talking about.
And figure out, do I need to go to college to do this? And what's the benefits of going to college to do this?
Yeah.
But we teach our kids, and we've been taught, I don't give a fuck. Once you graduate, college is mandatory.
Yeah.
That's what my daughter's mom tell her. My youngest daughter, her mom would tell it's mandatory. It ain't no option. You going to college.
You know what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But also, within that, I told people like this. I don't disagree with that. But you also got to teach them. You're gonna teach them that. Teach them about finances. Teach them about certain things that we never talked about.
Finances, credit. I talked to her when her friends, when her friends come spend the night and shit. I come in there, hey, he, ha, what y'all doing? Okay, so what you want to do when you grow up? Well, I don't want to do this. What you do? Okay. You know, you can do this. You know, I just have a little, and they be like, really? You know what I mean? I just enlighten them on shit.
Right.
Credit. Whatever y'all do, don't mess your credit up.
Yeah. Or
you know what I'm saying?
You know what's worse than good credit?
No credit.
No credit.
Hell yeah. Establish some credit.
But you know what?
But know what it is. Know what it is. Let me tell you what it is. Come to me. Ask me. Hey, I remember you saying something about credit, Dad. I got a credit card in the mail. Blah, blah, blah. What you got going on in your life? What would credit benefit you right now that's going on in your life? You in college, okay, you got a car, okay, gas. This period, let's get this car strictly for gas and let's say food.
Right.
That's it. That's the only thing you use that for.
Yep.
If you can't buy it twice, you can't afford it.
Can't afford it. There's one thing that we more worried about looking good than being good. But you know that comes back from a lot of people not having it to where first thing people do when they get some money or able to get it is to go get it to say, I'm doing it. Okay, you're doing it. But it's easy to get. It's hard to maintain.
Shit.
Everybody more about
maintain. It's easy to get. It's hard to maintain. And even harder to double.
Yep. But that go back to what we talked about. That's the basics in life that we got to get back to.
Because maintaining money is stagnant.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It ain't. That's nothing.
But people understand about the food chain. Everybody has a place on the food chain. The CEO is just supported as a janitor. You know,
absolutely.
To where you can be the janitor. But if you invest in your money, do what you need to be doing, it ain't nothing wrong being the janitor.
Janitor can make everybody in that motherfucker lose their job.
Yeah.
city ordinance come in there. He come at the right time, plug some shit up, do some shit wrong. No, but it's a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So, like you say, respect that motherfucker just like the CEO, man. Thank you. That's who keep your motherfucking bathroom clean. Who wipe your seat covers when you using your foot to fucking flush the toilet stool. This is who wiping this motherfucker down, spraying it down every day coming in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You're right. But I mean, that's just life that we in.
Food chain. Like you said, that's the chain, you know, chain of command, food chain, that's the way of life.
Me and my boy talk about this. My boy Sherman Wise Decisions, got the longevity on there.
Shout out to my boy Sherman.
We talk about the longevity.
Yeah, I heard from you about the Vegas, man. You ain't got back with me.
About the longevity. When we say about longevity, it's about life. Where you going at? You know what I'm saying? You know, and the buck gotta stop somewhere to where we gotta like, let me stop, pass it along to show somebody the mistakes I have made. It's okay to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Mistakes, it's okay. That's how you learn.
Right.
There's never failure. So now that's a lot of problem we have nowadays with people downplaying things like me. People nowadays talk about what I do, and we have discussion. I'd be like, look, it don't matter what you do, where you fit on the food chain. Where you fit that for to make your lifestyle better, your family better. You know, people are prepared for retirement. What's the American dream, though? That's the question for today. What's the American dream? People think of the white picket fence in the house is the American dream. You know what I'm saying?
American dream is whatever make you the fuck happy.
That's what I tell people all the time.
That's the American dream, man. Whatever make you happy. You can't tell me because you come to my house and tell me what you should. I would do this, or you should do that. You should do this. You should do that. Go do that at your house.
It's your American dream.
That's your shit. You know what I mean? That's how you want to put your shoes on. That's how you lace your shoes. You picked that shirt to go with that hat. You did that. I'm a little different. So what I eat don't make you shit. So why should it? What it got to do with you being happy? Well, I didn't know it should be cool, man.
Like that's always the thing. What can we do now to change that? You know what I'm saying? The thought process with everybody, with each other. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, they say, well, you make it look good. You got to keep your head up while you're going through things. You know, everybody go through a different struggle, you know? And I tell people all the time, I love the support team I got. Some of the biggest support team is like a lot of people I work with. I got a guy I work with that give me a lot of hours. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a good thing because more people don't even understand. That's another thing. Most people spend more time with their coworkers than they do with their family.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Do. I spend more time with people I work with.
I did too.
Yeah. I got guys at work that I take a lot from them that keep me motivated. Like I got a friend right here. He said, what I'm doing a podcast. My boy Jimmy. Just listen to him, how he do different things, motivate me because he helped me on the financial side. We help each other. But it pushes me to really do other stuff that I need to do because you got other people helping you for different races, different things because out of all genuine love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what people got to get back to is genuine, what you trying to do. You know, would you make it for the next person behind you? You know, a lot of people don't understand that. So that's why I don't ever dwell on my past. People like to talk about the past. That's the past. We all go through different things for different reasons.
I talk about my past for entertainment now.
Yeah. But you know what, though? It ain't entertainment because people's really feeling it, though, because they've been through there. You might read somebody to show them like, damn, Fly did it. I can do it. You know what I'm saying? He do it, I can do it. That's the biggest thing about people to show people. I show people all the time when I go home, you know what I'm saying, back to the hometown. I get the most love when I go to the crib. I'm just happy because it's like people, man, I'm proud of you doing certain things. All right, well, we can do it together. You can do it too. Now, what can we do to get you there? What can we do to get your kids there?
I feel the same way, man. I get when I started.
I'm at Raleigh.
When I started the podcast and whatnot, man, you know, I did it. I had been wanting to do it, but it was just something I wanted to do. Just, you know what I mean. But once I started doing it, it still was like I'm just, you know, it's what's up. I like it. I like, you know what I mean. I like the conversation, but I got so much positive feedback from it that it kind of started inspiring me, man. I went spending more time on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Oh, what's your biggest thing, though?
The crib. I got so much love for the crib. It don't make no sense. You know what I mean? It's just like the crib is something. You know how you just see the potential in them. My motherfuckers used to always tell me this. They see my potential, but I just couldn't. At a point in time in life, I just couldn't get. I just wouldn't do the shit. You know what I mean? I had it, just wasn't my time. I wasn't ready, but I did get the shit together. So that's how the crib is, man. There's so much potential and there's so much shit that motherfuckers could be doing, but they just no.
Yeah. This is my question then. What can you do now with this podcast? Like you talk about how can you reach the next people? Like bring together, like people like us together, like us here talking.
Putting a heartbeat, putting the pride back into the crib, man. Like us talking. I got some interviews lined up. Us talking about how shit was,
right,
and how shit could be. Cause it ain't like it's too late.
No, it ain't never too late.
We got fucking Quentin Hart as the fucking mayor.
Yeah. But my thing is this though. People think it stops there. It don't stop there. That's just a small step trying to get to in this marathon.
Man, I'm trying to reach everybody. I'm trying to reach everybody and say, man, just listen to what I'm saying, man.
Right.
You listen to all my conversations that I say on this motherfucker. It's all about how the pride of Waterloo used to be.
Right.
We come from entrepreneurs, hard workers. Everybody, grandmama had a garden.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a deep freezer.
Yeah.
They didn't have to go to Walmart. We know Walmarts and shit. You know what I mean? Ben Franklin's and Hy-Vee.
No.
We had gardens.
Right.
Motherfucking green tomatoes, red tomatoes, our windows, motherfucking sun tea outside on the motherfucking porch in the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real shit. You know what I mean?
Just a question of how we bridge the gap then to get people. Because you got people that dealing with that never
listen to them.
Right.
Listen to them. Because I hear all of motherfuckers our age talking with 100 resolutions.
Right.
But they're not listening to them and they damn sure ain't talking their language.
Right. Yeah, I run to that.
And it's almost like the rap game. A lot of the rappers, they mumble rap, blah, blah, blah. Motherfucker, they saying the same shit you was saying. When you was rapping, they just saying it in a different form, a different way, a different tone, a different type of music beat, speed. That's it, same shit. Come on, man, be honest. Name one rapper that's talking about something that ain't never been rapped about.
They're just different delivery.
That's it.
That's it.
So how can you not? So you gotta go to when you was. Just remember when we was that age, how many motherfuckers was like, nah, man, y'all know niggas don't get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What could they have said to make us get it?
Right. It also came from who delivered it to you though too.
Period, point blank.
That's how it all comes.
You know what I'm saying? And at the crib, man, a lot of the youngsters don't respect the older niggas.
Why is
so? Because niggas didn't set an example.
Correct.
Niggas always was on the street shit, but violated street codes. So them niggas picked up on that shit and lost respect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, what that is, what's our solution to that?
Find a way to get them to listen to them and talk to them.
Right.
Get their respect. I understand respect is earned, right?
Right.
And we had that.
But we gotta create opportunities though.
Goddamn right.
That's
okay. Job wise.
Okay.
What's the average job making an hour at the crib? I don't have a clue. I'm gonna be honest.
So we can't really dwell on that because regardless of what it is, it all goes back to the breakdown of the cost of living and what you make. You know what I'm saying?
Most niggas that we talking to, more than likely,
they can make $13 or $14.
More than likely, I ain't knocking nobody or saying nothing like that, but I mean, how many of them really just got their own crib and just, you know what I mean?
Like again, I want
like the niggas that we need to be talking to, right? Like the niggas that got their shit together, that got their own crib, they got a job, they might be still hustling, but they doing halfway their bill. I'm talking about the niggas that's like on some nigga.
You don't have nobody to follow. They ain't got no opportunity no more. Because nowadays, what the people doing now? They stay in the house, they own their stuff, taking care of their kids, doing that. Ain't nobody out there preaching to get the next person to start, to give them a chance. You know, they ain't got nobody out there to give them a chance.
I mean, where he gonna go? Where he gonna go to? Where he gonna go to start?
Start everywhere. It's always.
I'm saying in the summertime, like nigga could pop up at Gates, and you know what I'm saying, all kind of shit. Motherfuckers, gangs used to have meetings that had shit packed at Gates, nigga. Sullivan at one point in time, nigga, on a fucking Friday, Saturday, that motherfucker packed.
Right.
It ain't nothing. It ain't. Where you going? Where? I don't know. So we both asking questions, and I wish somebody would chime in, whoever on here listening to you that's from the crib, but like, what would it be? Because me and my wife, we didn't say like, damn, what if we opened up a skating rink in Waterloo? First thing, motherfucker, when I ask somebody at the crib, man, them young niggas gonna tear that motherfucker, they're gonna have your shit shut down.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, right now we have a different platform. So we gotta show them. Okay,
a studio. Everybody love rapping. Put a home-based studio or something like a real. Put some real money behind that motherfucker.
Right. But that's where me and you come. That's where we bridge the gap at. So you talk about a studio. Me, I'm trying to think about who can we get to teach about wealth. No, I'm saying about stuff to get the studio. But okay, you want the studio, but
I understand what you're saying.
Like I hear the studio.
You're gonna have to capture that ear. It's gonna have to be something that's gonna be able to get them to. You ain't gonna be able to just bam. It's gonna have to be some.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't. They ain't gonna take no shot of that shit at first.
Mm-hmm. I mean, think about it though, and this is some of the things I think about. Think about, we know a few people that have passed away. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't have simple things like life insurance. You know, how many times have we had people that we know that we cool with, we thought they had stuff, and they doing a GoFundMe to bury them. Just the basic necessities. You know? How many people you need to
say one thing in life that guaranteed that you know what I'm saying, you ain't prepared for it. One only thing in your life that's guaranteed, we as black people not prepared for it. That say a lot, man.
For real. I've heard preachers about life insurance, not just life insurance, the different type of life insurance. Get some term. Get something that you can borrow from, you pay in. You can take a loan out or do certain things on. People don't explain that to people. They tell you get insurance. Tell me the difference in insurance.
This is what you do. This how you do that. People that like you or whoever you know that have knowledge of that shit, you can start right here by having seminars.
Yeah.
Not only that, we can rent out somewhere.
Yeah. Just because we consider the
come through, exactly. Come through, man, at such and such. We're gonna be giving a seminar on life insurance, how to acquire life insurance.
Right. Term, different stuff.
First night, we just gonna give you the ins and outs on life insurance for people who don't even understand what life. They just think you get life insurance, you die, your family just get money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that. We start with shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yep. I mean, that's one of the hardest things to do right now. But the main